one no na Godfrey dam yedi a lawyer formula now so rule 54 say to me integrity of evidence. You can't tell a witness to lie or deceive a court. We a lawyer now catch obi say obi kodi adanse or court ade onim no kodi ho adanse enye de wunim say be ono ane lawyer cry ntimi kan asemo nche na no say koka we because you testify about matters within your personal knowledge. And for me to tell Jack say koka we or say no oboa enye sa netie koka we or say no oboa enye sa netie. He has breached that rule and committed a crime. Damn the criminal. Then, rule 40, special responsibility of a prosecutor. And also so clear, we a prosecutor, you have a higher responsibility, special responsibility. So we be doing cre. Now what for attention ne kwanswa ye wadwuma. We are one force so Jack Pasa won't go dia dance crew about the letter of credit. Now, what to me, I build a false case against Ato Forcing. We a honorable conduct of a prosecutor. Now, only moving in him. The kicking is no. I dream papa be anything. I dream papa be any aqua waiting. We no money nam crew say we have the men only mumrano. Fixed match and kwa. We've told you that is a stock and trade. That is his modus operandi. You can't see evidence way. I bet the man will say one day. Every day for thief, one day for master. One will say, I fed the MPP for one will say, Obia one a master. Now go for that mean say Obe share jackpot. In the road jackpot, no. On say they were good anymore. So this is there. Now, a same way AC court wa NDC for your can't see a press conference. Come and see. Go for that and the lawyers. Deputy Attorney General, no issue statement. Oh, hey, MPDC for bois, BBN ho. And I'm a person who won't tronco MPP for the May. Producer Mame 23rd May let press release Attorney General issue here. Just the first page, 23rd May. They said emphatically, almost a girlfriend, that means any accused person in the case that he has not met any of them or even sought the cooperation of any of the accused persons. This is a press release from Godfrey Dame office denying categorically say oni akwani shiada oni nkasada none of the accused persons, none. The press release I will bring it later. Then the Attorney General spokesperson Ekan Joy say, oh, after some over that say Godfrey Dame share any of the accused persons dano. I am throwing this for a buano. Kwensima now my son say oh Shiano, but Oshiano Supreme Court judge be producer get the WhatsApp chats ready, at least the first two, get it ready. Or say the Supreme Court judge being a friend Godfrey Dame so run fee or call you fear not say one Mr. Jackpabebo until he was ambushed. Please let's see Mr. Jackpa on the Godfrey Dame. Chats. This is 16th February 2022. 16th February 2022. Or say, I'm humbly, send a message in my Godfrey. I'm humbly requesting for a time and venue at your convenience to meet you for a private discussion. You have a private discussion. 16th February 2022. I'm most grateful for that kind gesture from you. Because now, your money bill, Attorney General intervening, we're fulfilling the bill conditions. And I say, hope to hear from you February. 16 February. Sadana. I want to show you the, yes. 16 February in Komono, Nentuasweni. Godfrey Damia reply. Or say, I will arrange through your brother. Thanks. Who is his brother? The Supreme Court judge. Obviously, me person me share one privately. Oh, I will go through your brother. So I'm connection man for. So no museum majuma. Now what I know one no kokone is say what be paper one say oh Supreme Court judge be na entrap me. Abusi of tape ya boy your Supreme Court judge be omu ana. Sa tape ne de omunim se ye wo ne ye wo so. Na ne mere beba. Ye money say ha ne mere beba. But the ya boy ya so evo omu ya boy. Phone call conversation. Abusi afo me catch am say Godfrey Dame tape na me boy no 26 minutes. phone call Godfrey Dame friend Mr. Jackpa. Tuesday 9th April 7:12 a.m. Any evidence in any WhatsApp? We are locking to me delete. This number Godfrey Dame I block it. Minim the money MTN for ye. It's all free here. But you see, we have the real number there. You name, you know, everywhere. We have the screenshot with the real number. And this is the number and some trouble in our friend Godfrey Dame was for interview. And to Godfrey Dame, the media still has this number. And to what delete cry to me, the evidence is here. Now, Matisse say, oh, tape, no, say Godfrey Dame ne kasa 26 minutes. Na tape na ya boni is 16 minutes. 5 seconds here you fake. The aka never. By force you boni na. You fake a more dear way, more authentic in a way. Now you be a woman who didn't come for 20 minutes. Now me no didn't come on do baby 10 minutes. Some who say, akwe abemboni woni team. And some were okay, was a record. Now me record the last 10 minutes now. And I say man record the first 10 minutes. Until last 10 minutes now me record and you fake na. What kasa say you don't think before you speak. This is what they are saying. Let's go back to the presentation. And it's am trust me share ne da ya chill. Afe Supreme Court judge been a trap me. And usuni producer Godfrey Dame spokesperson of 54 seconds. Asam can no Joy News say your Supreme Court judge been a trap Godfrey Dame no boma mesisi. No be who say enkofo no kre ni omanum. You believe them at your own peril.
I didn't have a lawyer.
That's what we are saying. So therefore, it was a bit more reassuring for the Attorney General to know that there's a Supreme Court justice who is a relative to the accused person. So his presence, of course, would be in the best interest of the accused person. This is not Sebio Hisebushapei. This is a justice of the Supreme Court. So when the Supreme Court justice invites the Attorney General to come over, and in that said meeting, Richard Jackpa shows up, and then the conversation continues in respect of the plea negotiations. Then I don't think the Attorney General has done anything wrong, especially as I pointed out that at all material times that they met, the third accused person was not represented by counsel. MFA, you are very good.
I didn't have a lawyer.
And can you say Namasione and the Dahono? And the Dahono lies they say have a short lifespan. On says is here when you go say. He said the almost plea bagging, almost not only lawyer. 9th April, Ubi Uncle check a court, na Jackpa lawyer, tad your sorry. Into Munyan Trono. I feel almost na Attorney General crack catcher and say, on cano cre, mani ni true bia. And also someone say a tro. It is not true. All the things about plea bargain, there has not been any plea bargain negotiations in this matter. No plea bargain negotiations in this matter. Richard Jackpa and the trail letters. Ekoma ban say, Maza, mama mu ambulance. What's the problem with her? Accessories in Cajon. Yet the Abba, Monclair, near Vanshimo, I was a Monclair. Most prosecute me. Okay. Company no ambulance and they say, case we a bit me good anymore. And the monfa ambulances no emreye. Na yemfa musika mamona asem fa na asem ko. And no bonibia ni mu e very plea bargain Ghana ya shemra act 1079 ma ho kwan se wutimi yesa. Attorney General say and also mempe sika no kra no mempe e was ato force nkodam. Omaya kidney patients ye pe sika de abo omu yetimi to kolebu renal unit mu because I buy deka akufu ado ne ba wonwa deka 4 million mu so mu disika. Uso obi abo ye ka 2 million euros o se je wade na fa me ambulance na wo se ye trotro ne mame and also so I was se wonye. Yet these same people in the Atu case, and this one producer, give me the Atu Forsen, Atu Asian story. Ubekaya capital bank you know, obu penny back your friend Atu Asian. Abayin bo no do say Bank of Ghana ma bank ni sika. Na owura no wiya stealing. He was charged for stealing and money laundering and convicted. Say Bank of Ghana sika ye dem man no of 90 million ne basa. 90 million yet 900 billion titikano atuesi no ni. Yet this case abaima atuesi plea bargain so otua sika na onko prison. Ontua sika na yepe. Till we are 17 May 2023 atuesi handed lifeline to liquidate his asset and pay 55 million because he paid 35 million out of the 90 million. Obia yese or you guilty of stealing and money laundering. Cry yese utimi settle utimi plea bargain tuya. Na Jackpani big sifu a omo de car brel u problem an say sticker na ebo ho no frama na machiri akonwa ne mu nye den drawer bi utumu eno amu ntimi nto medical supplies nim or the medical supplies abrel wo say won claim free port because the person go NDC jo ma ama ne ato force animu ase. Then that person says, okay, what's what about 2 million euros? No problem. Family ambulance, mommy. Now, if I will see come out, almost said that we will prosecute the case. Go back to the presentation producer. This, where is the sense in this? You wonder whether these people think about Ghana. Enti, asem na ba. Godfrey Damina fan when I was all back casa na busian for we Ghana fi Ghana. He said we hear Godfrey Dami wo kromo wu na chimfuturo. Because Jackpa threatened, they say, I will open the Pandora's box and Ujane here. And you all call in New York or say Delta mu and I capture and play mu or down there no near capture no. Ne spokesperson now wedding trading to Madame Vopasu. He was my vice president when I was SRC president at Ghana School of Law. Nice gentleman, but I don't know how to go kusa omunisu ba inti tronkwa. On also so an central for friend now on fan the call with Ghana. Enti comedian here your friend Frank Davis. Or no na we your press conference because that man anga say dwane the spokesperson so do ni phone is am for friend no munya no the comedian na ba also ambulance na trotro ya pa honto mama musanya no kre afedi also ojo mahama kra no e threat aban le say yenya ya to force a omo mo incorporate. I want to warn the MPP producer, give me close up. I want to warn the MPP. You see, we are privy to so many things that the respect we have for John Mahama Ntien can want them. Because you see, a conversation between a president and a former president is privilege. A conversation between a president and a former president is privilege. Now, President Akufo-Addo, if you don't want these comedians in your party, no more cause about John Mahama in this matter, we will spill the beans. The amount per se that privileged conversation, we will talk about it. You are warned. You see, then they say, oh, NDC per se shell they are to force. Nobody is saying it's about intra case anymore. Ye na court to mua, ye pass and ye pay. But then you go for that man kwan ebet me di asem no. The fact say we prosecute obi na what commit crime, criminal offense. I don't say, oh, you should use the prosecution as a shield. Say me prosecute to force inti mama memfa me huni. Oti bi we hemfa. So nobody is doing that. Ebi almost say, oh, your tape now you're born, you're doctored. You see, the court has ruled on doctored tapes in the case of Kennedy Japan versus Anas. Court will say, so be the tape, but now see a fake. Why we see a fake? You know, it was all called for authentic in the bra. It's authentic in a way. Which is you don't have a conscience. But for that, I don't know. The voice was not to me. I say, hey, you're doctored. You and I were not there. Then I will say adopted. But for that way, and then the jackpot threatened, they say I will open the Pandora's box. Went to me and deny. I said, brother, you're court. The tape near doctor that. Obi abehu. Ufisa 7 years back can radio so near Kaswana. Now, Dr. Tape was a security expert on your NDC, on your MPP. Friend Adam Bona, Wakam Wasem. Moment ready, Wakam about it.
It's not doctored. Absolutely not doctored. Anyone who understands, you know, how bargain is done or how recording is done, and this, not even a third-party device was used. It was a direct recording. When I say direct recording, you can see, you know, there are no noise. You know, you have very minimal noise, just like a normal telephone conversation. It means that it was, P2P recording, not where you call me and I set up maybe another recorder somewhere, put it on loudspeaker, and then I'm using the third-party device to record. This is a direct, call it P2P recording, and so it's not doctored. And if you listen to the sequencing, if you gauge the sequencing, you can see Japa Richard's, diction, his tonation, it was constant, very constant. He sustained it. If you looked at the pitch, also he sustained that one as well. And then even with the AG, if you look at it, he spoke as if it was, under his bed or somewhere, but also very sustained. Something like that. And when you look at it, you know, anyone who understands the way these things are done will tell you that no, this will not pass for a doctored tape. Even up to the time they said goodbye to one another, this will not pass as a doctored tape. And you can send it to the FBI, you can send it to the CIA, to MI6, MI5, and they will all tell you the same thing I'm telling you.
This is a verdict of a security expert, not NDC, not MPP. Or say you're doctored. Or say MP Obia, or that tell you cry a chain on or say and you know. And you crawl for the watching say, or because a menyere, Damenan Casamra. Is a unimoma for strategy be said Dame call to no maybe. Into the deputy, Mimi Crum ni, lawyer Tuya Boan and Fanny Meje. So never Adamia Ma, or baby and Jackpa, Dame Upe Umpu, you come to court. Either you resign or you come to court. So I won't resign it, dear Brabishia Jackpa. Oh, resign it, dear Brabishia Jackpa, or court. Nasa will it take me a doctor that becan or court. You, I was for emergency, young Koyanim. Yeah, NDC, the MPP for key soap concert party, yeah, high home. Because Ghana phone in day. We are not stupid people in this country. We are discerning. But let me give you the verdict of neutrals on this matter. NDC for Bryce Simmons of Imani, Africa. Bryce Simmons was being Papa way. On the ambulance case, prosecution of Ato Forsen, incompetent, needless. Bryce Simmons. Was the politics na MPP. We on NDC new. Bryce Simmons. Make sure with the verdict of neutrals. Franklin Kujo, Mubaka Papa we opposition oboye chipa. Imani Africa president. Muntie, I say Facebook. I say I am sorry. I was wrong about AG inability to do what he has been accused of. Nipa ye bad. AG ye cobra. He must go. Or dame. Even the dame. Or ye cobra. Enye law be no practice you. Dame no to. Connection kwa. Dame and auto. Franklin Kujo na I say I was right about the AG. Ato Forsen's trial was political. It is a Sammy Gyamfi na makasa na office me NDC in America. Look at the verdict. Bryce Simmons, Franklin Kujo, independent-minded Ghanaians. And most of the times they criticize the NDC. We professor of law, Professor Pierre Chia, 28th May 2024, no you publish it. Or say Attorney General's office. Tarnished by NDC tape, he must apologize and resign. Professor say, "Dame, pachew na resign." We or NDC niana. MPP for free say Ghana and Nyansafo, but the Nyansafo sign Ghana for your wabotre, but the non-stress say you can take us for granted. Wabe wako kasa. Brabe you one wa wedwane akwa kwehye buchiri waka cho spokesperson say wonum ni phone and wa soma concert party akwa is Frank Davis say wine make say doctor guys obeka doctor na wa fa onwedi. Experts have authenticated the tape and you will see the evidence of the authentication in court. Enye bibia na ye beka na ha ye kon ho. Producer mame more of what neutrals have said. Give me more. This is Mr. Ansasare, former director of Ghana School of Law. Akufo-Addo down for pa Ghana School, say ambulance case. Akufo-Addo must be impeached. Or say into Akufo-Addo there so. If he doesn't sack Odame, or say when you Odame there into that there so. Answer sorry no. But mame, Reverend Kwesi Boateng, ne lawyer no Bobby Branson. Mame ne there no. So no there MPP lawyer. Mame, this is the last one I'll show you. Say I will step aside if I were the Attorney General Bobby Branson. We there mo amu ni news far. Madam for power, law school, lawyer unimade, but MPP ni ono aware. MPP lawyers are even calling for Attorney General to step aside. Let's go to my final slide of the presentation, Yempo. This is the verdict of neutrals, not just Sammy Gyamfi. The verdict. So what are we asking for? Yes, number one, Godfrey Dame, for Wajuma tour, and as a Akufo-Addo you ready, and you ready. So Akufo-Addo new idea parliament na what we be omufi say be ka same way na what na MPP aye press conference na dane political football ni atwa so there will be a motion of censure against Godfrey Dame ye be hwehwem be ba TV so obi abi hu bi afi so ye say Godfrey Dame must be prosecuted for telling a witness who fabricate evidence. It is perjury, second-degree felony. Omo prosecute na me say Godfrey Dame aje so wu onu nsuo grawa ma aban sesa ye be prosecute no. You then be general legal counsel so account. Everything you need to know about that forcing case na machichiro mu no. The ekosu ni nyina no and na me evidence na brewo no. You can decide for yourself. Yenim hwekra de dokore to ahye yenim sa ben. Mature the case of the state, mature the case of auto forcing. Mature the akoso wo court, the judge aka as to what the issues are. And I've shown you the evidence from Setekpa and Mr. Jakpa about those evidence. Evaluate it for yourself. Ni entwena court umwa. But damia what committed crime. Now what breaching the legal profession, professional and etiquette rules. I was say a so. There cannot be any hiding place for him. Or by a doctor in the airport. All resign me many problem cry. What the idea partners or court in Mishia Jakpa. Court. Tuesday is the day. Now let's read some of your messages. Bawa Zakaria Abdullah. Or say good evening. The aficionado of communication. And to everyone on the globe, the damning revelation like Godfrey Dami has exposed the long-held view that the AG has been engaging in judicial process manipulation. And his cup is full. And no amount of water that is brought from the sea can wash the dirty dealings of the dishonorable AG on ethical conduct.